Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about 10 facts about Arnoldstein films on Netflix that you should know. Now we will mostly be talking about the upcoming Arnoldstein film Fear Street that will be coming soon to Netflix. Now let's start with number 10. Fear Street will be a trilogy. Fear Street 1994, Fear Street 1978, and Fear Street 1666 are all part of a loosely connected trilogy. Some of the cast members will appear in multiple films, but all the films take place during different periods and follow different storylines. The only thing that will connect these films is that they all take place in Shadyside, Ohio. Number 9. Fear Street will be released consecutively for 3 months in summer of 2021. According to Deadline, Netflix wants to release the Fear Street films in the summer of 2021 as a part of Netflix The Summer of Fear. The streaming service wants them to come out about a month apart. Now Netflix hasn't announced an official release date, but if we're aiming for summer, we might assume that the 1994 Fear Street will come out in June of 2021. Number 8. The Fear Street films are set in a different time periods and include witch hunts, a camp murder, and a brutal tragedy. As the title suggests, each Fear Street movie represents a different period in time. A group of teenagers in 1994 will uncover some clues and realize that all of these events happening around them might be connected. Now in the Fear Street 1978, it follows a Camp Nightwing, a place where there is a big division among the campers, the staff, and the counselors because of the class divisions that exist between the wealthier Sunwale and the less fortunate Shadyside. However, they must all put their differences aside when a tragedy and threat puts everyone at camp in danger. While the Fear Street 1666 is cleverly set in that year when a colonial town faces a wave of witch hysteria that leads to witch hunts. These witch hunts set the town up for the consequences the later generations of Shadyside residents still face. Number 7. A teaser for Netflix 2021 lineup showed a first look at Fear Street. In January 2021, Netflix released a teaser video showing the new movies to expect in 2021. It is only shown for a split second, but you can see Sadie Sink's character with a bloody face, and then a flash of someone in a skeleton mask. Now, the skeleton reminds a lot of people of the Ghostface killer from Scream, so one of the movies might involve a serial killer, possibly Fear Street 1978, that would have a similar story. Number 6. Yanyak co-wrote and directed all 3 Fear Street films. Yanyak is the director behind all 3 Fear Street films. Originally, Alex Ross Perry was supposed to direct Fear Street 1978, but it appears he has not been involved in any of the Fear Street films. As for Yanyak, she previously directed few episodes of the MTV Scream series and the horror film Honeymoon. But the biggest challenge will be these 3 films that will probably come in the summer. Number 5. The horror author fight. Stine was working for Scholastic, writing joke books and editing a humor magazine, when he had a lunch with an editor friend who asked him to go in a different direction. She said that she had a big fight with someone writing teenage horror, Christopher Pike. She also suggested that Stine could be very good at writing those teenage horrors, and that is how Stine wrote Blind Date, after it was published in 1987 and it quickly became a bestseller. That motivated Stine to write more books, and that is how eventually we got the Fear Street series. Number 4. Stine was told a teenage horror series could not be done. He said that publishers didn't want a series because you couldn't have these horrible things happen to some kids over and over, trying to convince him that maybe that wasn't a good idea. His publishers in the end were wrong. The Fear Street series grew to include 51 main series, books, and several spin-off series, and by 2014, the books had sold 80 million copies. Number 3. The name Fear Street. The creator Arnoldstein said, "It was the first one I thought of, Fear Street. And I thought that would be a place where bad things happen. It will be a very normal suburban town, but there'll be this one street that's cursed. People who go to Fear Street will experience terrible things happening to them. And that is how he got the idea for the series. Number 2. The Killing Spree. Arnoldstein commented about his body count in the Fear Street books. He said, "When we first started doing the teen horror novels, I wasn't allowed to kill anyone. Then we started getting bolder. 1 per book, maybe 2 or 3. It's a bloodfest." Number 1. Arnoldstein killed the series in late 90s and brought it back in 2014. After ending the Fear Street series in late 90s with Trapped, Stine returned to Shadyside with Party Games in 2014, saying, "The whole thing happened because of Twitter. It's a great way to keep in touch with my original readers, and Fear Street was mentioned more than anything else." After tweeting that no publishers were interested in bringing the series back, one publisher reached out to tell him that she would love to do it, and the rest is history. So if it wasn't for Twitter, we probably wouldn't have the Fear Street movies coming soon to Netflix. Now, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell on so you don't miss any of the future videos. Have a wonderful day, and until next time, bye bye.